More GABRIEL's weathered many storms since its founding 397 years after the death of Jesus Christ. Now another is looming. The monastery Assyrian Christians call their second Jerusalem is under attack, they say, in a land dispute involving both their neighbours and the Turkish state.
I find it very strange that someone could just come and make a claim on 1,600 years of history, a World Heritage Site.
The world's oldest working monastery used to have hundreds of residents. Today it's shrunk to 3 monks, 14 nuns and a bishop. After decades of religious persecution and the lawlessness of the Kurdish independence struggle, some 20 years ago the monastery built a wall on part of its land, antagonizing local villagers.
Because they were our neighbors, initially we just respected them and their decisions. But now we feel it's unfair. The forest falls into our part of the boundary.
When Turkish authorities began routine boundary registrations last summer, villagers put in claims to large tracts of land long considered to belong to the monastery. Those claims found official support.
I don't think the villagers are doing this on their own, because they are not that kind of people who have the ability to pursue legal action, to write these sort of petitions.
Villagers acknowledge the backing of a legal team in the capital Ankara, but their documents only go back to the 1950s, while the monastery's documents only go back to the 1920s. There's something else driving this increasingly rancorous legal battle. Turkish officials close to this monastery case have told Al Jazeera that as exiled Assyrian Christians have begun to return to their ancestral lands, some of them with court backing to reclaim their property, local villagers have become increasingly defensive and antagonistic. Members of the Turkish Assyrian diaspora echo those concerns.
The kind of harassment that is happening at Mor Gabriel destroys the hopes of people returning. When that happens, people start thinking, oh, what's going on in Turkey? Is it the same old story, the same old prejudices?
All are now battling in the local courts, while the issues at play have drawn politicians and church groups from across Europe, citing Turkish compliance with EU membership conditions.
This relates to the political criteria and to issues like religious freedom, property rights, and it is important to see what's going on.
The villagers, living in abject poverty, resent what they see as foreign interference. The Assyrian Christian community once again feels the cold wind of discrimination. Love thy neighbour is in short supply here. The court cases are scheduled to run into the summer and beyond. Anita McNaught, Al Jazeera, in Midyat, southeastern Turkey.